Hi, I'm Jeremy, and I've been a collector all my life. When it comes to collecting, I live my life by the 3 C's. Is it cool? Is it collectible? And is it cheap? So come join me as I look to add more to my collection. Welcome to the hunt.
Greetings and salutations, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Hunt. I'm XLJ, the OG, joined by Daddi-O, and we are here today in Evansville, Indiana, and we're going to check out a place called Evansville Toys and Games. And spoiler alert, I think they have some toys and some games here, among other things. So I'm excited. I've heard some cool stuff about this. Evansville's got some really cool spots. Of course, Secret Headquarters is an amazing shop we did a hunt on. Yeah, I'm excited to see. I love going in places like these. You never know what you're going to find. Are you excited?
Yeah, baby.
Think we'll maybe find some model cars?
My head's aching. There must be something in there.
Well, the time for talking is over. Let's head on into Evansville's Toys and Games.
All right, let's head on into Evansville's Toys and Games. And as you can see, Daddi-O is super excited to be there. And check it out right off the bat. Look at that Lego Keebler elf, man. And this case that's greeting us as we entered was amazing. Look, you got some Street Sharks up there. We got some other 90s toys in here as well. Yeah, this is going to be a good hunt. Oh yes, and it does my heart good to see anything Godzilla, especially when they have a multiple collection of Godzilla goodies. And look, they got the Wonder Bread He-Man as well. And of course, you know they're going to have a massive selection of Star Wars toys to start off with right off the bat here at Evansville's Toys and Games. A lot of Power of the Force as you see at most places, but I don't know, there's just something, I love the Power of the Force figures from Star Wars, man. And let's check out some more cases, and here you see they got some Masters of the Universe toys in case, and of course, let's check out that Star Wars collection and see what awesome Star Wars toys they got. And what do I spy? A yellow on-card Owen Hart Hasbro figure. And hey, we got some Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart foam figures over here in the corner. And there's a Kenny Omega and Sting doll, which that looks kind of familiar. And yes, let's check out the wrestling figures in case. Uh-oh, my wallet may be in trouble here, folks. Oh, and I love it when places have stuff outside of just wrestling toys. Check out that Ricky Steamboat folder, man. And that's Hangman on a horse? Did the horse actually come with that? I must have missed that. That's pretty cool. And this is interesting. We found another place where they have a huge collection of Hasbro or custom-made figures. Look, they got Billy Jack Haynes. They've got Cash. They got Haku, the Killer Bees, Butch Reed. That is pretty freaking sweet, man. It's a pretty good work if I do say so myself. Oh yeah, now you're talking my language. Check out this massive selection of LJN figures they have here in the bottom. That I like to see. Oh, and look, they even have the 12-inch LJN Hulk Hogan figure, both loose and on card. Fuck you, Terry. And yes, here we got some of the OG Hasbros. I don't know, I love so many of these toys lines, but I don't know, there's just something special about the Hasbro figures to me. I guess because that's the toy line I pretty much grew up with. Oh, check that out in the background. They got a set of WWF playing cards, which actually I still have that set to this day, believe it or not. And that Ultimate Warrior Frisbee, I remember it like it was yesterday, folks. And I gotta say, of the places I've been to, this is one of the better and larger collections of WWF Hasbro figures I've seen. I mean, they've got pretty much just about all of them. Oh, and look at these Andre the Giant mugs. Oh, check out that on-card Arn Anderson Galoob's. Oh my god, is that a Brooke Hogan CD? Yikes. Oh, and it's signed. Oh joy. Rather throw that in the garbage. Anyway, check out what's right next to the wrestling figures. We got some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in a Half Shell, and man, oh man, whoa, check out that mask. That's pretty cool. But no, they have a pretty badass selection here of Ninja Turtle figures, if I do say so. Oh, and check this out at the bottom. They got the giant size movie Ninja Turtle figures, which I barely remember those. More than meets the eye indeed. Let's check out their Transformer collection they have in case. And I'm not a Transformers aficionado, but this is looking pretty cool. Oh, and check this case out. We got some DC Comics stuff, or some Marvel Comics and DC Comics stuff. There's see Spider-Man. Check out that old school Superman bank, man. And I gotta say, I was really impressed with Evansville's Toys and Games organization. The way they had packaged the loose figures was very well done, very well organized too, and easy to find. Oh, what's that I spy? A Scott Steiner Tough and Talking Wrestler. Wow, I haven't seen that in years. We got some other WCW stuff over here, as well as the WWF Classic Superstars line. And yes, you can see we're in the wrestling section, and uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. I remember when this come out, man. That is awesome to see out here. And oh, check out the Titantron Live. Had that set when I was a kid, man. Used it quite frequently. Wait a minute, what's this box over here? Oh wow, look, it's like the WWF like props. Like you got like looks like a bar bench there, like a table, some weapons. That was pretty awesome. I loved how they put those out too. I remember they used to use them in like Toy Fair magazine all the time too as props. Oh, check out these Legends of Wrestling figures we got. And hey, there's some ringside collectible like a table and chair and whatnot. Oh, check out the Marvel Legends figures. Those will always be my Marvel Legends that I grew up with. But I gotta say, the current line of Marvel Legends figures, they're pretty sweet. But this is like the Marvel DC kind of comic book area, as well as we got some Power Rangers on down at the end here as well. Oh, what's this? They even have sections with more toys? I think we need to check that out. Oh, and right off the bat, check out this starting lineup USA Dream Team. I always wanted to have that in my collection, man. Not a bad price, but just not really wanting to spend it today. And yes, this room we're going in first. This is the 90s room, because they got toys from all over the 90s. And yeah, we got a ton of Batman. We got Batman the Animated Series, Legends of Batman, just to name a few. Oh, check out that Hulk Doc Samson figure. And right behind it, we got some X-Men toys from the original movie. Oh, and the Spider-Man Holiday Special with Mary Jane and Spidey. I do recall having that in my collection as a kid. Alright, let's see what other 90s goodies we can find here. And oh, check out these T-2000s, man. I freaking love it. An army of Arnolds, man. And Warriors of Virtue action figures? Wow, we're really going down a rabbit hole here. Like, that's something you don't see every day. And oh, we even got a Congo vehicle and playset. Oh, the 90s. What a wonderful time. Hell, there's a Mission Impossible toy set. And I love this. Just a random selection of 80s and 90s toys put together. And oh, love that Hanna-Barbera bag. That's pretty cool. And if you look on down, you can see a huge collection here of graphic novels. Yes, they even have comic books here at Evansville's Toys and Games. And speaking of comics, look at this massive selection they have of comics, as well as Funko Pop figures, man. These Funko Pops, they go on forever. Just like all these rooms are going on forever. And here we got a whole collection of Dragon Ball Z figures. Oh man, I love that WCW Marvel comic book. This is pretty cool. They got a mix of different comics in here. There's some X Factor, there's some Teen Titans. It's going $75 a box. I could see that. And then what do we? Oh, more Godzilla stuff. Hell yeah! Wait, what? They got Godzilla Monopoly? Now that's a Monopoly game I can get behind. And they even got some DVDs here, as well as some VHSs. Oh, check out that Incredible Hulk VHS tape. Pretty sure that's from like the 80s series, and I know this one is for sure because I remember seeing this clamshell very frequently at the video store. Oh, we even got some wrestling tapes here. We got some of the old ECW tapes. Oh, wow, check out that Great American Bash 1990 New Revolution tape. That is definitely something you don't see every day. Oh, hell yeah. They even got wrestling magazines. This place is freaking awesome. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. Wow, and yet here we have another secret room. This is just getting redonkulous. What a beautiful Eternia playset that is still in box. And they've got a bunch of boxed up stuff over here in this section as well. And let's see what's around the corner here. It looks like we got some Legos and some Barbies too, some Hot Wheels. Ooh, cat. Serenity now. Oh, they even got Fusilli, Jerry. Serenity now. I am Cornholio. Check out those Beavis and Butthead plush dolls they got. Not the mama. Check out the dinosaurs figures. They got Baby Sinclair. And look at this. They got the whole collection loose here. Oh, yeah. And it's the main man, Lobo himself. That's a pretty badass statue. And oh, there's a talking Urkel doll. And now let's check out that NECA selection, because NECA is always killing it with their toys. I always coveted the old Turtle Blimp, but I did have the Turtle Fam, which I used the crap out of. Oh wow, and I didn't know this. They have some Invincible action figures. Neat. Oh, once this, we even got more wrestling figures, and right off the bat, check out the WCW Power Slam. That's Hack, aka the Sandman. God, I haven't seen that toy in years. Oh, I got a Deborah McMichael Toy Fair exclusive, and here is the Young Bucks LJM figures that they produced, as well as we got some WCW grips and flips and whatnot. Oh, and there's a Crunchin' Undertaker buddy. Oh, I remember this. The tattoos with the wrestlers, some TNA figures as well. There's a Booker T. This is crazy. They just have more and more stuff. It's like they got two separate sections for everything. Look, there's more turtle stuff here too. We got giant turtles. We got a turtle TV. There's just turtle everything. And yeah, of course they're going to have games here, because I mean, this is Evansville's Toys and Games, and they have literally sections here for every gaming system you can practically think of. Everything from the PS3 to 4 to the Nintendo Switch, the Wii, NES, SNES, Sega Genesis, Xbox, PlayStation, and the list just goes on and on, folks. Oh, and they got one of my white whales. There's a Sega Dreamcast in box. Not today, though. Maybe next time, though. Well, I gotta tell you, I'm just blown away by everything they have on here display at Evansville's Toys and Games. It's a lot to take in, folks. But man, oh man, I have got some choices to make here. I gotta figure out what in the world am I gonna be taking home with me today here. Decisions need to be made.
Well, that was Evansville Toys and Games, and holy crap, was that deceiving in a good way. I can't believe how big the place was. It just goes going on and on forever. You're like, hey, there's still more around here. It was like a shop within a shop. I gotta say, of all the places we've been to, I've never been to one where walking into it, I thought it was like decent size, but I didn't realize how huge it was. What'd you think?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. All the stuff, different rooms for different things.
Yeah, it was crazy. They had like freaking like 2 separate turtle sections, and 2 separate wrestling sections, and 2 separate Masters of the Universe sections. It's like I feel like they just keep accumulating stuff, and oh my gosh. They had that 90s centered room.
I bet they have 1,500 square feet in that place.
Oh, probably more than that even, I bet.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's huge. But as always here on the hunt, you know we didn't walk out empty-handed. Even Daddi-O got some stuff. Of course, he found some model kits. What we got there? That's a stock car.
That's a stock car from the 90s.
Which looks like an older one, but it's cool because look, it's got
Heinz 57 as their sponsor back
not only
then.
that, but look at all the extras it comes with, like the crew
man.
pit and the driver and stuff. That's pretty cool. And then you got another one too.
And then this is a Pontiac. Same year. These model kits both come from 1990.
Neat.
So, but somebody must have been an avid collector and finally come off of them, and they had them in there.
Yeah. And you got a good deal on this too. You talked them down to both for $25, right?
Yeah, they wanted $15 for each one. I said, oh, how about 25? They said, that's great.
Sold.
That's
Yeah.
old.
Well, I plan to be a good boy here coming into this, and I think I was. I walked out with stuff, and I spent probably more than I was planning to, but I got some tremendous deals, so I'm super excited. So let's just take a look and see what I got. Well, first and foremost, I'm going to start off with, of course, I always get wrestling stuff, so I'm going to start off with the wrestling stuff, and I'm going to get some other things that I collect as well. They had a magazines in there, so you know I had to get some wrestling magazines. I got the 1994 PWI Year in Review, even though it's got Hulk Hogan on the cover. Fuck you, Terry. Shouldn't have been Wrestler of the Year, but whatever. And I also got this WWE magazine, which was built up to the Rock versus Brock Lesnar match at SummerSlam 2002. So picked up those magazines, and of course I got some figures. And I like the way their packaging was done too on these as well. But I got DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, from the 97's, I believe, San Francisco Toy Makers line. This is like one of the first ones. You can tell it's like DDP before his jeans. And then here we got another WCW. Got Flying Brian from WCW's Galoobs figures. That's pretty cool. And then I got, the last wrestling thing I got was, this was pretty cool. I feel like now I'm going to start collecting ECW wrestlers that were in WCW for a brief period of time, but they had an action figure. As I got Hardcore Hack, aka the Sandman. That's right, I couldn't pass this up. I mean, I had this as a kid too, by the way. Funny story, I used this as my Kevin Nash figure. When my Kevin Nash figure went down in my figure league. True story. But for $20, and look, he's got the barbed wire. He's got a cane, and he's got a little cart thing, I remember. There's like soda things in here, aka beer, that pop out. I mean, this is so cool. I'm probably gonna open this up, actually. I totally forgot. I have one more thing I picked up. There he is. He's handsome, he's brave, he's strong, he's the Mountie, and he always gets his man. And he's got his hat too, so yay. Now, on to the items that were non-wrestling. This is my childhood right here, folks. I saw these, they had the whole collection. I just wanted one because I'm going to put it on display or use it for when I have guests over for like a fancy Sunday dinner. I got a hoof-framed Roger Rabbit McDonald's cup from 1989. You remember these?
Yeah, man.
That brings back memories, huh? It's like $5. It's like, how could you not? I remember when they did these. So back in the day, like this was like supersized, right? And this was like you paid like 49 cents or 99 cents for the cup, and we had a couple of these cups. So fine, good find. But lastly, and certainly not least, you know I'm a huge Godzilla enthusiast, so I've got this Godzilla figure right here, which I'm pretty sure is from the 70s, because look at the red eyes, look at the way this is designed, you know, it's pretty basic. And that's my thing. I love retro Godzillas, so I had to get this guy. He's beautiful. I love Godzilla. So there you go. That's the haul for an Evansville's Toys and Games. If you're in this area, I highly recommend you check this shop out. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of The Hunt. As always, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, I'm XLJ the OG along with Daddi-O. We'll see you on another episode.